Hi everyone, this is your daily tarot reading for Saturday the 26th of May. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Glastonbury Tarot for this reading. On the back of these cards you can see Glastonbury Tor, and that's where I live. So these cards are really special to me. Let's have a look at what they want you to be aware of on this day. Okay, so we have the Eight of Chalices, which is renewal. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Glastonbury Zodiac. And then we have the Nine of Chalices, which is generosity. So the first thing, we have two minor arcana cards in their chalices. So chalices is the element of water. So again, like the whole week, or like yesterday really, it has to do very much with your feelings, what you're looking to create in the future, really kind of rebirthing your life. The Eight of Chalices is about renewal. It's about looking at what you already have in your life, but then kind of magicking this yellow brick road along to a more wonderful and even amazing future, which allows you to remove the facades that you've been wearing to hide your true self, and you open up your arms and you reveal the true magic within, and you really leave the conventional things behind that your life tells you you have to kind of fit into, and instead you start to listen to your feelings. You renew your life by really just having an honest listen to what your body, your mind, your spirit is telling you. If you're in a job and your mind is telling you, I'm exhausted all the time, I can't keep up, I'm unhappy, then it's time to do something about that. And on the other side of things as well, I'm in a job, I don't feel challenged enough, I don't have enough responsibility, I think I could do better than this, I think I could be paid more, I think I could handle more situations than I'm being allowed to right now. Then you can also renew that and really renew any situation in your life, really. It doesn't have to be work. It can be anything that you imagine yourself getting in life, relationship or good health or good career, finances, whatever it may be that is your personal goal. You can renew that today and get a sense of renewal in terms of your own feelings and in terms of your own intensity towards that goal, and you refresh that and you get a fresh kind of a second wind, and you start over and you're getting new motivation to walk that path. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a transition into a better time. What's interesting is that it mentions the Glastonbury Zodiac. I think I may have explained this the last time I used this deck, but in the astrology wheel, we have the ascendant there, and we have the descendant there, we have the IC, the midheaven, and then here we have each one of the houses. So we have houses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And each house is ruled by a sign. So it might be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, whatever. And then the planets are sitting within those houses, which are ruled by certain signs. Now, Glastonbury Tor is at the center of a very flat area where I live. And it used to be called, there's a place called Somerton nearby, and it's called Somerton because this used to be, this area used to be known as the Summerlands, because in winter they used to be underwater. So they built a dam in Bridgewater, and that actually allowed this area to dry out, and that's why people can actually live here now. And that's why Glastonbury is known as the Isle of Avalon, because this is the only area here in this local area that's a little bit elevated and above sea level, and that's why the Isle of Avalon was always above water, and that's why it seemed to be such a holy place, because you had to get there by boat, and then it was always shrouded in the mists and things, and then you'd get to the mists of Avalon, that kind of thing. Now, if you're looking at the Tor from above and you put it in the center, Glastonbury has its own zodiac. There have been books written about it. There's a really great astrologer who, I don't know if he lives here anymore, but he used to live here when I first got here. His name is John Wadsworth. He's an astrologer, and he did these astro drama kind of groups in a yurt near, outside of his house. And I attended some of those and they were very interesting. And he was someone who took people on excursions to look at each of the sites where the different Glastonbury zodiac areas were. And it's like I think it's like a weekend where you walk around or something. So if you're interested in that, look him up. He's a really nice guy. I also met him I ran into him at the astrology convention. He's a really nice guy. So I don't know if he still does them. It might be worth a look if you're interested. So the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot represents things transitioning into a better time. Okay, so the Eight of Chalice is about having good things in your life already. So you're building on something that's great already. So this is a woman who's mature. She's already had a family and she's built a life for herself, but she's still trying to become the real authentic person that she's here for. And life in your 20s, 30s, 40s, etc., it often distracts you from living your true purpose, and that's what she's now addressing. So it's taking the foundations of your life and improving on them and really renewing your dreams. That will start the Wheel of Fortune kind of rolling. And you will transition into the Nine of Chalices, which is your hopes and dreams coming true. The Nine of Chalices or the Nine of Cups is really the wish fulfillment card. So, through the magic of the Glastonbury Zodiac today, you're told to renew your ideas again today and to give them another go, because you will have good fortune. Your hopes and dreams are going to be realized. And it's nice that this is a little girl, because usually in the tarot we have a pub owner who's got this table with 9 chalices. And it represents being generous. It also represents having everything that you could ever wish and hope and dream for. And it's having an abundance and love to give away to other people and being kind and caring and free-spirited and all of those things. But I like that this is a little girl because it speaks to our inner child, and it's not the goals and desires of your adult life that are really being fulfilled. I want a Maserati and a pretty girlfriend and a glorious house. The kind of materialistic stuff that's drilled into our heads that we're all supposed to want. This is something that you really want for your soul. So when you were 4 or 5, you probably had an idea for your life, and you thought, if only I was born like this, then I could be like a princess, or if I could be big and strong like my dad, one day I'll be a firefighter, or whatever it is. So this isn't about something that the world is giving you. This is about something that you really dream about and you have dreamt about, and you've wanted to become this version of yourself, but you never have been able to. So it's through this personal sense of renewal that luck is on your side and the universe kind of supports you in this process, and you're being generous to yourself today by pursuing your hopes and dreams, because they will result in being fulfilled, and then you're really being true to yourself. There's no mask here. This little girl is as she is, and there's no questioning, there's no self-doubt. She just is. She just exists. So it's a process of almost I don't know what the word is, but it's almost becoming more youthful in the sense of you're returning to your childlike hopes and dreams about yourself, and you're picking up dreams that died long ago and you're resuscitating them and breathing new life into them. And only you can do that. 8 and 10 is 18, and 9, so 19 and 8, that's easier, that's 27. 2 and 7 is 9. 9 is spirituality and completion. Again, we had that recently as well, and we've come full circle here. So there's a thing in the air at the moment of really the universe is providing you with lots of insights and ideas into what you're supposed to be doing on a practical, physical level, and it's using your feelings to guide you in that area, and it's in a process of completion. And we've got this energy today, but we've had it on another day very recently as well. It's about closing something off before you can start something new. So in terms of the energy, in terms of the way everything is working together, we've got the universe saying it's time for you to really make a new start. You've done what you're supposed to. Things are going to change in future, and we want you to change along with them. And we want you to change in the sense that we want you to realize your hopes and dreams, because that will help others and it will encourage other people to realize their hopes and dreams. And that's going to alter the way the world looks. You know, the zodiac, the way I see it, is Aries, Taurus, Gemini. We're not seeing that anymore. We're seeing something totally different. We're seeing a Welsh dragon, and we're seeing a langoustine. So things are going to look different, and things looking different is often spearheaded by our inner selves who make things look different. So it's through listening to yourself that you make changes and you realize your hopes and dreams. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember to connect to your higher power for guidance. If you're stuck or if you feel directionless or aimless, ask the universe, what is it that you would like me to do today? You will get a very clear, practical answer. So if you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Just click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my private readings, I use tarot, astrology, and numerology. I combine all three, and that allows me to give you a really in-depth overview of what you're about, what your soul mission is, your soul path, your life purpose that you're meant to walk, what is going to change in your life in terms of your circumstances, living situation, love, relationships, health, and really what your personal hopes and dreams are. We can look at those. If you have questions about compatibility or how things are going to look financially in future, I can also answer questions like that. So if you have anything that you would like to ask me, then please do get in touch for a private reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.